Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Winds of Change. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, it's on Steam. Maybe some other places too. Not sure if Epic. Probably not Epic. Anyways, on the last Let's Play, we decided to go to the Elder's Place to see what the heck is going on and if there's any way to prevent it. And we found a book that said there's a sword here that was sent here, mysterious pass. Found out that the guy that's escorting us is a guy that works for the rebellion. Actually, did we figure out that he's for the rebellion? I mean, we know that through like things that are happening in the real world, but Anyways, I guess we're looking for more information before I wake up. The flames have spread, but it's not too bad. I need to make sure I don't inhale too much smoke. As you take a slow, cautious steps, my mind is conflicted. There's one thing I can't seem to get off my mind. This blade, or whatever, was it worth all this? Destroying an entire culture over something so simple?
Sorry, I can't see all that well. You two will have to lead the way. I'm not as familiar with the surroundings.
We crouch and make our way through Valenorth. I have a rising urge to cough, but I try and hold it back. We wouldn't want to make it this far and get caught. The water tank is cracking and leaking its contents. A smaller stream trickles down through the village. It would be the best tool to hinder the flames.
This isn't right. Not at all. Where is everyone, Ulrich? There's not a single body.
Like I said, they could be at the Grand Tree. It's isolated and far away from here. I'm willing to bet the flames won't reach it.
It doesn't make any sense, though. Think about it for a second. In that alcove, we heard screams. The people of Valenorth were dying. Not only burning, but getting attacked. There should be bodies all over the place.
She was right, and it bothered me as well. The current scene didn't match what we heard. Was it possible for visions to warp this way?
What are you suggesting, Valessa? Do you think they stole the bodies?
If they did, there'd be blood. There's nothing, not even a trace. It doesn't make any sense, Ulrich.
Let's say you're right, for argument's sake. Why is it more important than going to the Grand Tree? Talking about it only seems to be wasting time.
I mean, you can talk and move, I guess.
There might not be anybody at the Grand Tree. I don't think we know what we're up against. We should cut our losses and run, Ulrich.
You need to make up your mind, Valessa. Running back and forth will get us all killed. Are we going to the Grand Tree or not?
It's true. She was changing her mind far too fast. At the moment, she seems to value our survival. She could be starting to doubt that this is a vision. All I had was to go on was her word. I only believe her because it made sense at the time. How could I gather information if we're in How could I gather information if we leave Valenorth?
If you want to leave, we're going to Peregrino. It'll be the first place for survivors to flee. If Milos is there, he can tell us all about this attack.
It's a good enough plan of action, and we nod to one another, but we continue to move. Everything changes. I don't know how many people actually laugh like that in real life.
Such loyalty to the man who condemned you all. If you want to know where Milos is, I'd love to show you. I can even reunite you with the rest of the villagers.
We stop in the tracks and look up at the water tank. A silhouette of a man stands there, gripping a large blade. It's white and gold, with majesty embellished by the flames. With majesty? It reminds me of the suits of armor we fought earlier. I have no doubt that they were the same sort of relation. You must be looking at the man responsible for this. jumps down from the water tank and lands with a roll. You know, because you can jump from high places as long as you roll at the end. Take a few steps back, ensuring that Ulrich remains in front. If his job was our protection, now's the time to shine through.
What a pitiful little village. It's no fun when they don't put up a fight. Did you know what they did in their final moments?
Wait. Oh, I thought he had the, this key thing here. It's different.
They called out to you, Cirrus. They wanted your help, and you let them down. I guess the stories I heard about you were wrong.
Sylvie, you already have the blade. Let us leave. We can resolve this peacefully.
So wait, he does have the blade?
No survivors. Don't you remember the rule? Like a garden, we have to pluck all the weeds.
Is that all these people are to you? Sylvie, they have a culture and history.
Yes, but it's not theirs that I'm interested in. In fact, I'm only here to claim the Cirrus's soul. Everything else was just for fun, for sport.
This becomes personal, as they seem to know each other. They both worked for opposite opposing forces. I'm sure they fought before. It sickens me that he likens killing a village to a sport.
You don't mean...
My orders had nothing to do with burning down this village. I wasn't supposed to kill anyone unless I had to, either. But you know, my apprentice isn't very fun to train with.
disgusting. Valessa, take the CRS and run. I'll catch up with you at Peregrino.
Mark pulls out his blade and assumes the fighting stance. Sophie does the same, and their eyes meet in a deadlock. Look at Valessa, and we nod before starting to run. Unfortunately, we don't make it very far. We hear Ulrich scream and turn back to look. Sophie smirks at us, his blade deep in Ulrich's abdomen.
Where do you think you're going, you two? It would be rude to leave before I'm done with you. Watch, and you'll see why you can never win.
With a grin on his face, he twists the blade inside Ulrich. To final possibility, the gear on the base starts to spin. Soon after, everything is engulfed in blinding white light.
Please, run.
You hear Ulrich's final words as the light subsides. When everything is back to normal, he's completely gone. No blood, no body, just Sophie standing there with pride.
What? What did you do?
Yeah, that explains one thing.
I put his spirit to good use. Like I planned to do with your little friend.
He points behind us and we turn to look. Scattered pieces of armor on the ground start to move. They assemble, forming bodies that move in a slow, stiff fashion. But after a few moments, the movements become more natural. It isn't much longer until an army of automatons blocks our path. There's nowhere to go, so we've blocked the other side.
You're using their spirits to power that armor. Does that mean we've been fighting our own?
Now you finally understand. The force of life itself bends to the triumvirate. There's no way that you could hope to stop us.
He takes slow steps towards me, holding out his blade. I finally understand why it was important to the triumvirate. They could command an army of spirits simply by possessing it.
As soon as I harvest the Cirrus's soul, I'll leave. Valessa, if you behave, I might let you go. Visit the rebels. Tell them what's coming.
I mean, can you trust him? Good thing it's a dream. This is it. If he attacked me, the vision would end. Well, how about we just see if we can pry him for more information, you know? I was armed with all the information I need to counter this attack. True purpose, the major players, and even the nature of the blade. I was certain of he was so certain of his victory, he had no idea. I took a step forward, embracing what was to come. When this future came for Valinor, it would be ready. Oh, hopefully. There's his blade inside me, with little effort. The pain is so intense, but I'm overcome with hope. As the vision fades, I find the strength to say one final thing. Bitch. Let's do this one. It's over, Sylvie. You've already lost. Foreshadowing. So I was gonna make some commentary, but I forgot what it was. Yeah, well. What's underneath that blade? My eyes shoot open, and I instinctively clutch my gut. The pain from the vision lingers, pulsing through my body. Panting heavily, I squirm in pain. Waiting for it to fade, I fall to the side of my bed and slam onto the floor, into. Thankfully, this makes me very lucid, stopping the pain. Now, I do remember before going, okay, what was the point of her, the, scribe? But I guess it's less kind of like a dream state, the, sea stuff, and I'd like to think it more as, you know, you know, Outer Wilds, where it's like these things kind of happen, but, you know, back in time and the information gets put there. So I'm kind of like the time traveler and the machine, but, no, wait. I'm the person that goes back into the past and sees the future, so I would be the machine. I guess she would be the player? Maybe? I don't know. Face rig doing well? Yep. Kinda. Need to turn my head down slightly. This side of the bed. Thankfully fully lucid, stopping the pain for a moment. It was as if I existed in both scenarios. I raise the seating position and focus on my breathing. Still in shock to what happened, my heart beats frantically. It takes me a moment before it slows down, but I happily wait. When these negative feelings subside, I stand up. The vision just experienced plays on a loop in my head. I had to warn Milas, and to ensure this didn't happen. A knock sounds at my door, and I lock up in fright. I would think that would be a look. Oh wait, maybe as in like seize up? After what I just saw, my mind is filled with anxiety. Thankfully, the voice calls out to me and I'm put at ease.
Hey, Cirrus! Open up! Don't make me wait all day again.
Who are you? It's Fort Amy, my best friend, and Valencia student. As my scribe, she has to train a backup, so to speak. So who's my backup? Or is that just kind of picked at random? Sure, it was so narrow to plan for, but it had to be done. I rush over the door and quickly unlock it. Looking him in, I notice a huge grin on his face. Feeling relaxed, it's a brief reminder of safety.
Did you just wake up? Oh, jeez. I hope we won't be late. Don't tell me you forgot what day it is.
According to your smell, it's not bath day. Flirty. You're here, so it's cute guy day. Whatever it is, I don't need your help. Do you want to be jokingly? Oh, it's cute guy day. Hey, cute guy day. What do I want to do? I mean, I would pick that one, but so what are these things here, anyways? Like, what does that put in? Is there a thing that tells you about stuff and things? No bath day? Kinda wanna do that.
Hey! I definitely took a bath. I just rushed it because I had to pick you up. Enough about me, though. This is your special day. You're being officially inducted today. You know, the ceremony to brand you as a Cirrus? It should have happened ages ago, but stuff got in the way.
About that.
Let's not delay it anymore, alright? Just sign this paper before we go. Milas wants it. Consent for the ceremony.
Oh. Wait, didn't I have a name? Fuck, what would be my female name? I mean, could Dark be both? Can be androgynous? Darkess. Moon. Rune Moon. Moon Moon. I don't have a name. Darkette. Because I have lady bits. Oh, woo. Well, as long as there isn't a character customization screen, because that didn't take 2 entire Let's Plays. Let's put Dark. Dash. Dark, but female, you know?
Thanks.
Interesting.
This is exactly what I'll need. Put on something fancy. I'll wait outside.
Eric-chan tried to stop him, but he's already gone. It's for the better, though, as he mustn't know what I saw. Oh, wait. Only people authorized to know were Milas and Valencia. I walked over to my wardrobe and looked for an outfit. So why wouldn't anyone else need to know? Like it'd be too much changing of the possible future or something? As Fortane pointed out, I'm still in my small clothes. If it was a big day, I guess I'll have to dress the part. What should I wear? What is it in there? Beautiful dress, elegant manswear. Dress. Yes, that should be a fine choice. I step into the dress and turn back to the room. Take everything in at once. It's a huge mess. Once I met Fortane, we might be busy for a while. I should finish up any last-minute business while I can. But at the same time, I shouldn't keep waiting too long. So is there a timer thing or something? I decided to go through my entire room because of reasons. One of my books, on the creation of Alestra. August Sveller is one of the most famous scholars in the world. I tried to collect some of his works, but he wrote so much.
On Alestia's creation. There are many
Okay.
theories on when Alestia came into existence.
Stretch time.
None have any foolproof evidence and are merely based on personal belief and the conviction of the individual. The most popular, however, is the belief that the Triumvirate created our world.
Probably
This
lies.
theory is strengthened by the fact that no history or records of history exist prior to their rule. Therefore, the passage of time on our world is measured by how many years have passed since the first recording of known history, the Triumvirate's arrival. But, as the lack of evidence cannot be considered evidence itself, this is a topic of hot debate. The answer does not seem to be within our reach, and many scholars who dedicated their lives to this knowledge have since given up and moved on. As everyone on Alestia lives in a relative peace, these pursuits are considered a waste of time. If the Triumvirate truly did create our world, then we must thank them, for they are very generous and righteous gods. Perhaps one day, though, we will know the truth.
Because it's
Albus Vader.
lies. I wonder if it's one of those Attack on Titan things where, like, spoiler, but the show's been out for a while. The manga's been out for quite a while, and the show's been out for a while. That and it's not a late thing that people had their memories taken from them. Here's a plant. I never water this plant anymore, but it's still alive. Allegedly, plant life is a container for spiritual energy. It's odd, because in that case, plants are immortal. My cooking space is so messy, it's embarrassing. I'm glad Fortane didn't stay and visit. Once, it would have been a lecture after lecture. Here's pillows. I was supposed to gather bags of grain for Milas. I don't know if they're self-sustaining, and we take turns harvesting. I mean, don't you gather grain kind of all at once? Not just... I don't know. I think I have something more important to talk to him about. There's a pot on the floor. Here's a glass window. Town looks so peaceful and so quiet. It's a far cry from the way I saw it last night. Hopefully the vision was far off and non-impending. Oh, hopefully. Granted, we're not even a seer, as it says that. As time before Tame came over, he left his journal. Of course, he had nothing to hide, and he's always open. Who's far Tame? Often benefit from his writings. He's smarter than lets on.
On scribes and visions. The scribe of Valinor is a very important position, and one not to be taken lightly. Tasked with hearing and interpreting the visions of the seer or seeress, they bear a large mental burden. The spirits have their own language, and many visions are cryptic in nature.
I mean, that wasn't too
Though
cryptic.
visions have become more clear over time, they started out as a mess of metaphors and confusion.
Okay.
It's almost as if, over many years, the realm of spirits has found ways to communicate more efficiently.
Nice.
This is interesting for many reasons. We must wonder if the realm of spirits is a physical entity, capable of growing and learning. There is no real explanation for this growing level of clarity in communication. It is widely believed that the realm of spirits hosts the souls of those who have left our world, but nobody has ever actually communicated with the dead or seen a long-lost loved one. Instead, these spirits grant visions of the future to those capable of witnessing them. Almost like a warning, they've helped keep Valinor safe, and Alestia by extension. Either way, because the visions have become more straightforward, the scribe is more of a ceremonial position. Rather than carrying any real weight, it is just an attempt to continue Valinor's tradition. Recently, Valinor has given the scribe their own protege, someone to take over if the worst should happen. For this reason, I study valiantly under Valessa. Fortem.
So, the rabbit guy's writing all this stuff. Why isn't it in his voice? Because yeah, now I think about it, it is that guy. So then, why is it that he has such a scholarly voice, talking distant stuff? This bread is hard as a rock. I guess it's better than nothing. I'm in a hurry. I grab one on the eat and go. Because on the Tree Reach, it's book on Tree Reach of Spirits is a very descriptive topic, and that's always debated.
The true reach of spirits. It is a widely held belief that plant life is a container for spiritual energy. Because this energy is so pure, residents of forested areas tend to lead a happier and more fulfilling life. While many are frightened at the ability for the spirits to influence our mood, they have yet to do so in a negative fashion. To this end, many people actively seek out homes in areas surrounded by nature and this positive energy. Whether negative or positive, being influenced with unknown intent is concerning to many people. It seems to be tolerated simply because the power helps in a beneficial way. What if the realm of spirits were to lash out and make us aggressive or worse? What if they are conditioning our minds to slowly bend to their will? At that point, they could make us do any manner of bidding. This is the thought that also keeps many away from such areas of Alestia. But as there are numerous large cities, finding a home that suits your belief is far from impossible. Many ask the Triumvirate to speak on this, but they remain ever silent on the matter. Is it possible that not even our rulers know the true nature of the spirits and their reach?
It's kind of funny how in this game it's like I'm like, I need to get to this place right quick. By the way, I'm going to read 3 books and look at every single item in this room. It's a carpet and very luxurious. Valessia gave it to me. I'm sure beats walking the cold wooden floor. Scribes go all out when it's the seer's birthday. Has been above my bed for as long as I can remember. Ceremonial, and I couldn't really do anything in the fight. Tame gave it to me when we were younger. That's how we met. But for Tame's the rabbit guy, right? Oh, so what are these things?
The true reach of spirits. It is a widely held belief.
Okay. What's with the guy there? Fast travel? What this? Oh, it's a Totowo. Okay. So I guess we finally leave. Round to visit the world map for the first time. Click the question mark at the bottom corner for a tutorial. Story flow and exploration will be explained in more detail. Is that supposed to be a question mark? It's an hourglass. Your house, Milus's home. I guess that means you can't go there. Okay. Maybe it means we haven't been there because we're going to the main street, I guess. Oh yeah, what time is it? Anyway, when I exit my home, I feel a wave of heat overtake me. Damn, it's that time of the month again. The sun pierces through the canopy of Valinor with fierce intensity. Some of the residents use makeshift fans, looking utterly exhausted. Oh, so does living in Valinor feel like living in Houston? That seems terrible. Her Tame, however, stands there unaffected with a huge smile on his face.
Wow, I didn't expect you to look that fancy. Nice dress. You're really pulling it off. You should do my wardrobe next time we go out.
Yes, I know,
Hey,
stuff.
Are you okay? You look a little shaken up. Are you nervous about the ceremony?
I had a concerned vision last night.
Oh, I see. Perhaps we should find Valessa first. It must have been bad if you're acting like this.
Yep.
But hold on. Just remember the basics. Visions are never foolproof. They're always full of errors. It's like looking at a painting. It's up to interpretation. Everyone who looks at it would walk away with something different. Not that I have visions, I'm just trying to help. Valessa will make sense of everything you saw. I know it. Sometimes visions make mountains out of mud piles.
Or Tame, it's worse than you think.
Whoa, really? Scare me half to death, why don't you? Let's put everything on hold then, and get Valessa.
Oh, so I'm not supposed to tell anyone but the scribe, right? And he's a scribe in training, right?
We're supposed to meet her in the town square. But if this is as bad as you say, you better tell me too. Not as a scribe in training, but as a friend. Got it?
You're more of a friend than me, Fontaine. Also, I was gonna say it was a cute day, boy day. I have to obey the rules. I mean, I don't want to tell him just in case, you know, things. I have to play it by ear.
Alright, I know how it is, and I understand. I know you wouldn't purposely put me in any danger, so whatever you end up doing, it's for the best, right?
Hopefully.
Anyway, we should head to the town square. With this vision business, we'll have a busy day. Don't waste too much time, alright?
Okay. Fontaine has now permanently joined your party. Karma joining your party also retroactively unlocks content. For example, you can bring Fontaine to your home and talk to him there. It's a good idea to form a habit of revisiting previous areas. Oh, for a second there I thought somebody was in the bushes, but it's like, oh, no. Fontaine's house, in tip-top condition. It looks brand new. He must take very good care of it. As I get closer, I notice a book left on his porch. It has his name on the front, so I can only assume it's his own work.
Visions and paintings. A vision from the spirits is apparently more like a painting. When a vision is over, a seer or seeress can often vividly recall the bigger picture, while smaller elements are lost in translation. For example, if the vision was about the death of a villager, that part would be clear. However, how they died and what reaction each individual villager had to their death would be unclear. Instead of knowing this information, it is more like a gut feeling or a single interpretation of the events. In some cases, it is as if the spirits send us a single picture of an event, and the seer or seeress goes on to act it out in a dream in whatever way they can make sense of it. If at any time there was more than one seer or seeress, it is likely that their interpretations of each vision would be vastly different. But as there is only one seer or seeress at a time, we will never be able to put this to the test. Instead, the scribe discusses each vision in depth with the seer or seeress, and they come to an agreeable interpretation. Oftentimes, the smaller elements are disregarded, and only the bigger picture is given any credence. Using the death as an example, we would only assume a death is coming to Valinor. Digging into why it was going to happen would be impossible. Although, as the spirit's ability to reach out to us and communicate slowly increases over time, we have to wonder if soon these visions will be concrete, and interpretations would become a thing of the past. Fortem.
How big is this place supposed to be? Because it's like, you'd think the death would be happening in...
Isn't that cool to think about, Cirrus? The spirits are artists, and your mind is the canvas. There's so much work required in interpreting visions. Of course, the spirits grow stronger every day. It's already gotten to a point where a scribe is near useless. I have more volumes written on the subject. I'm sure you'll find them.
Can I go back to Cute Boy Day?
Can you believe how much stronger they've gotten, though? I wrote this book years ago and it's almost outdated. We've been able to witness so much growth in one generation.
How old are you? I don't know. Kinda do want to go back and do Cute Boy Day. Let's just see how you could do that. Let's see what would be there. Cute Boy Day. Cute Boy Day. Bah. Does take a while to load for some reason. You've already lost. Heck you.
Did you just wake up? Oh, gee. Stop that. You're saying weird stuff again. I should be the one flattering you. It's your day. Something like this only happens once a generation. You're being officially inducted to...
Yeah, it should probably be flirty.
Just sign this
I want to be
paper before we
flirty.
go.
But I found
Consent for the ceremony.
calling him
Thanks.
Smelly also
This is
funny.
exactly what'll
Why am I... Oh, right,
Found
it's
something for you.
Texas.
I'll wait outside.
Okay, so the things don't appear if you don't do the thing. Like, how old is that guy, you know? Because he gave me that sword, and he wrote a book that is, like, pretty much outdated. And he's talking about different generations. Isn't he supposed to be, like, younger than what's her name? Give or take. Gotta click on all the things, just in case. I think that was everything. Yeah. Skip.
Hey, are you okay? You look a little...
I guess I can be,
not
you know, a bit
that I have
flirtatious
been.
in the
Whoa,
beginning.
We're supposed to meet her in the town square. All right.
Well, that's gonna be the end of this Let's Play. So, please comment, guys. I like comments, what you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise, if you like me, YouTube and like see grow. Then please like, subscribe, and share the videos to help it grow. And please remember to spam your animals to help control the pet population. And... well, my corruption didn't increase because I flirted with Bunny Boy. Damn. Right now I'm just like, and I'm gonna go get lunch, but I'm trying to fast. At least once. I feel hot. That could also be it being Texas, you know? Whatever. Yeah. And if you want to play this game, it's on Steam, spam your animals, and until next time, let's say, me, GamerWolfSix of Winds of Change. And my head's tilted up. So thanks and see ya.